Hey everybody, Chris here. Another opportunity presented itself for swing trading Dogecoin on Sunday night. So we're going to talk about swing trade setups in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And our Sunday live stream, we were continuing our series of the sideways chop. That's right, we are in the summer chop season, which does lend itself for scalping or even bigger swing trades. So let's get into it. Let me show you the charts in the news, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. We start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart, and here we are at 16.5 cents, 16.5 for Doge. After the Sunday live stream, this is what happened with Doge. Big green candles coming up, just touching 17 cents. Yes, Doge did touch 17 cents there, and there I was executing a swing trade. That's right, I sold some Doge up here at 16.98 is the price I took, because it looked like 17 cents was going to be a strong resistance, and it certainly was. Tried a few more times last night to get back to 17 cents, failed, got rejected, and then we saw the sell-off as others were probably taking some profits as well. So what do we talk about on this? We talk about swing trades. We do talk about selling on green candles, buying on red candles, right? And if I was awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe I would have bought back in on these red candles, but I was sleeping. And here we are right now at 16.5 over here. And this orange line is our 16.4 line, which we had been following for quite some time with Doge, and maybe we just come back and revisit that. So that's what I'm waiting for to buy back in. Will Doge just start moving higher? Maybe. We could see that. We'll see what Bitcoin does today, but we also could see this fall back down. Bitcoin is relatively stable at 1078 right now. So Bitcoin did go on a little bit of a run, not as much as Doge. Doge was up like 3.5%, and Bitcoin was only up. This move is only like 0.5%. So again, Doge does better than Bitcoin when the prices are moving up, but when the price drops, this 0.5% drop in Bitcoin is like a 2.5% drop in Dogecoin. So that's how Dogecoin trades percentage-wise versus Bitcoin. So what's Bitcoin going to do today? Are we going to come back down here and retest 107.5 for Bitcoin? Again, this is just small scale stuff. We'll look at the bigger scale in just a minute and what bigger swing trades can look like. But on the small scale right now, just kind of taking advantage of the opportunity of this move up. And it's just a small part of my portfolio that I do the swing trading on. It keeps me like fresh, right? And just not wasting the whole summer along with the summer chop. But again, it's all about coin count and trying to increase my coin count before we get into the fall in what I think is going to be a big run on the price of Doge. So that was the setup. This is last night. Last night, while the price was going up, Benzinga says Bitcoin, ETH, Dogecoin climb as Trump labels growing BTC adoption as a great thing. Sell pressure on largest crypto may be fading away. Well, I mean, it's easy to say when you get the big green candles, and then you get this morning's like Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Dogecoin start Monday flat as traders hope for bullish July. So now we're looking ahead, because basically what happened is, we had these quick gains last night, and now they're all erased, and now we're back where we were. So we're flat, although there's this little blip here. So why not take advantage of the little blip, right? And swing trade it a little bit, and increase your coin count a little bit. That was my view of it. I don't think there's going to be a big run during the summer, certainly not the last day of June. So I didn't feel like there's a risk here, like there would be in the fall. Swing trading like this in the fall, I'm not going to do, because when you see those big green candles start, it could be the start of a much bigger move up, and you don't want to be selling your Dogecoin when Doge goes parabolic, right? And keeps moving up and up and up and up, right? And that could happen, but I just don't feel it in the summer like that's happening. And this is certainly following through on that theory. So July starts, and again, tomorrow on Tuesday, I'll be doing my July price prediction video for Dogecoin. Everyone is excited about that, particularly right here in the summer. You kind of know what I'm going to say, but I still keep you in suspense a little bit. So that video is tomorrow. I will have a live stream on Monday afternoon, though, of which I'm not going to give away what I'm thinking about for July. But we will see how the swing trade follows through. And we'll look at some other cryptos, too, and what's going on with other meme tokens, as well as other cryptos, and how we finish up the month of June. Overall, a Doge recovery sees an uptick, but lacks follow-through. That's the story of the summer right there. Lacks follow-through, as we did actually hit 17 cents. It didn't end at 16.8. Like I said, I got 16.98 on my sale on Coinbase. So, yeah, that lacks the follow-through, right? Ali says, look, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is facing a key rejection. The stock or stochastic RSI flashes a death cross on the daily chart. So you look at that and you go, wow, that's negative, right? That looks like that's a turnover here, and that we are going to go lower for Bitcoin. A move back to $100,000 is possible. So Ali says, okay, that's possible. Okay, we could do that. Unless we get a sustained close above 109. So Ali's played both sides. He can't be wrong. Unless it just chops sideways and it does neither. And then he's wrong. But it's like, yeah, we could drop to 100. Or we could go up higher. Yeah, Ali, sure. Sure. One or the other. But if you have the stochastic RSI like way up here and it's crossing over, it is showing a sign of rejection and a move down. And you don't say, but if it goes higher, it's like that's nuts. And Bitcoin Census is like, hey, look, we've got this giant bull flag here, printing a textbook bull flag on the Bitcoin chart. Maybe one last retest of the lower line of the flag channel, and you know what comes next. So that could be like what happens next, is we could see that rejection and go back down to 100K to retest the bottom of the bull flag before this fall, moving up. Now, this chart is showing it in July. I think this is going to extend out late August, early September. We may see that one last little dip before the rip. Because I'm thinking that is not happening July, August, but that's like October kind of movement. But that would be the classic bull flag. I think this is just going to kind of fade out sideways, though, and the whole flag is going to end up being not quite going a downward sloping resistance line, but it's going to be flat across is where I think this is going. Again, we'll talk more about that in the July price prediction video that I will be doing on Tuesday. So, meanwhile on Doge, the MACD bullish cross confirmed. So the MACD, unlike what we see happening with Bitcoin on the stochastic RSI, the Dogecoin MACD is showing a bullish cross because Doge has been down so much in June that it's actually looking bullish. So, and there was again, taste of it last night, but it got rejected at 17. So we don't have the momentum yet to quite do this kind of run in July. But again, we will look at that in my July price prediction video. So this setup sent Doge soaring before. Now it's back. We covered this on the Sunday live stream. And this is Trader Allen here. And that we have seen these big falling wedge patterns. A small one, a larger one, right? 2022, 2023, 2024. What are those big runs, right? 2022, 2023, 2024. And now here we are, 2025. Is this the next big move? These would be giant swing trades if you did those. I mean, if you sold at 48 and you're still waiting to buy back in, if you didn't already on April 7th when we hit 13 cents. But now you can get a second chance here at like 16.4, where we are on this dip right now. Those would be much bigger swing trades, but that's hard to do. It's hard to wait months in a swing trade. But some do it. So, some have sort of a bigger appetite for big swings. But if you didn't buy on April 7th at 13 cents, then you missed that low, because I don't think we're going back down there. But summer is still, we're right in the middle of the summer, and we could still have more dips. There could still be like bad news that happens that causes another market shift down. So that's certainly in play. And then we have Ali's, of course, as Dogecoin can reclaim 17 cents. With the TD sequential buy signal now present on the 3-day chart, it could unlock a rebound toward 21. Well, we did touch 17 cents last night, Ali. We did touch it and then got rejected. So this is not in play yet, which is, for me, it is swing trade season. Sold some up here, looking to buy back in, just get a small part of my portfolio on a swing trade. And right now my target is 16.4. It's not much, it's a couple percentages, yes. But it is all about increasing coin count, which is my theory of having as much Doge as possible. Come, like the first or second week of September, I want to have the biggest amount of Doge I can accumulate and be ready for the fall. For what could be coming. I want to be ready for that. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this swing trade setup and strategy? Are you doing anything like that? Again, always be careful, big risk there. This is not financial advice. I'm just showing you what I'm doing and what the setups look like for me. Give the video a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.